What is good, everybody? Stick Kid Sports, episode 52. Let's tap in. Been gone for a few weeks, haven't gotten into it. Corporate life's been taking up my life. School's been taking up this kid's life. But we're back. We're ready to rip it. We have football season in effect, guys. We got NFL, college, fantasy. What else would you not want to hear? Yeah, that's right. That's why you're here. Stick Kid Sports 52. Let's dig in, baby.
We're going to dig in, and we're going to dig in a great way today, Brad. Late night pod. Let's get the energy right, and let's get after it. No more corporate today.
No more corporate, taking a break. I mean, first off, let's tell the viewers, though, what's with the glasses? I mean, this is a new phase. Guys, we've seen it around. Like, what's going on?
It's for prime. Stay prime time. Buffaloes. Huge game this weekend. Comeback City rivalry. They're 3-0. Who else could do it?
3-0 without now the best receiver. But they're 3-0. We'll see what they do this week. I love it.
So I've already gotten the vibe. Brad is a hater. Full Buffalo hater, just like the rest of everyone. Listen, guys. People hating on the storming the field. People hating on Dion. People hating on the Shades. He took a team. Worst Power 5 team last year. Won one game. And now they're 3-0. Who else could have done it?
I love Dion. I'm not saying no to Dion. I'm just saying, let's see what they do against Oregon. This is like finally.
No, they beat TCU first game.
Okay, TCU.
Don't discredit.
Oregon's better than TCU this year. All right.
Oregon is a possible college playoff.
This is it right here. Let's see what happens. Prime. Here we go.
We'll see. We'll get more into it later.
Yes, let's get it.
But that's why we're rocking the shades. Stay prime. NFL 2-minute recap. Start us off. With Vikings-Eagles.
Yeah, so we're doing 2 minutes. It's going to be quick. We're just tapping into each one. Put the clock up. Let's go fast here. Vikings-Eagles. Eagles W. Needed this one for them. Solidify their spot. I mean, Jalen Hurts. This guy can just do it all. They're getting Brown involved. I love Devontae Smith. This team's looking great offensively.
Yeah, Vikings, just no defense at all. Terrible running back. Madison must be fired quick. I mean, the 1-yard play is the Eagles' season. That sums it up, and that's how they won this game. Raiders-Bills. Bills W. Bills comeback. It was a little scary to start 7-0 Raiders, but then Bills just completely took over. Josh Allen looked like Josh Allen again.
He's back. He's got the confidence going. Like him into week 3 again here. Ravens-Bengals. Bengals 0-2. No one expected this. Burrow train leaving the station this season. Not looking too good. Offense is not clicking at all. Jamar Chase not involved enough. T. Higgins did get his touches finally, but don't like what I see out of the Bengals in 2 weeks.
I hate it. Burrow now acting like he has a calf injury again. Soft out of Burrow. He's looking cold, but they did look like they were kind of putting it together there in the second half. So that's what you have to hope for as a Bengals fan. But Ravens looked really good. Ravens
look great. Defense looks good. We got Ravens D. I love the way they're playing. The rookie in what's his face? Zay Flowers. Guy looks really good. You brought him up. Like his game.
Yes, sir. Mark Andrews with a touchdown for the season-long entry as well. So let's go. Chiefs-Jags. I thought it was going to be the Jags. It wasn't. Chiefs. Travis Kelce made his impact immediately. Got a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes looked way better than our boy on the Jags, Trevor Lawrence. But that sums it up.
Yeah, it did. I mean, you look at Patrick Mahomes. Every teams need a few weeks sometimes. That's what happened here, I think. Mahomes, we knew he bounced back. We both said it. Good win for the Chiefs.
Chargers-Titans. Titans, the defense just looked unreal. I think that really sums it up. Chargers coaching is absolutely awful. We've seen that for years now. They just can't seem to live up to the hype.
They can't ever, and they should live up to the hype this year. Their offense should be clicking on all cylinders. Austin Eckler, I get he's out, but horrible running performance this week. That's why I think they lost this game. They got to get our boy, boy involved. Kelly needs to get some touches for us in week 3. But
Falcons-Packers. Did the Packers blow this one, or did the Falcons come back? That's up to you guys to decide. But the Packers blew one. Falcons came back with a huge dub to solidify 2-0. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Bijan thought. Ankle-breaking machine. This guy is the real deal. Top 10 pick in our fantasy league for a reason.
Sweet player. Seahawks-Lions. Utter disappointment. But a sweet comeback, though, by the Lions that was cut short to a coin toss. NFL, fix it.
Fix it. Hate it. Got to do something else. Go to college football. We all want it. Honestly, this was not a bad game again for Detroit. Great comeback. Need to be better in the first half.
Agreed. Colts Texans, it was just a battle of mediocre or bad if you want to go that far. But the Colts smoked them even with Minshew coming in. I mean, Stroud didn't play bad either. Stroud looked good. He shows promise. Both these rookie quarterbacks look really good in my opinion to start.
Yeah, they did. I think the Minshew performance, it shows that backup quarterbacks can make a game out of themselves. Don't count them out. Good win for the Colts, but yeah, again, mediocre football.
Tampa Bay takes down the Bears. The Bears, most disappointing team so far?
Yes, I'm right there. I gotta say they can't figure anything out. O-line's horrible. Justin Fields looks like he doesn't have much confidence.
No,
don't like the Bears right now at all.
The Bears does suck. All right, that's how it's gonna be. Bucks, they look great though with Baker. I just have to say, being in Tampa, they look sweet.
It's honestly, Baker is a dog. He was a dog in Cleveland. They had a playoff run. Yes, it didn't click the next season. That's why he was gone pretty fast. But this guy will do anything for his team. He's squeaking out wins. I like what the Bucs are putting together.
They are. They're putting it together. And talk about the most exciting comeback that I have seen in a while in the NFL was Giants-Cardinals. I mean, we expected Giants to absolutely smoke these guys. But Josh Dobbs, I mean, he looked like a Hall of Famer for the first half. Hall of Famer.
I can't believe that.
It was unreal.
That's crazy.
Unreal. But then Daniel Jones, I mean, he went psycho in the second, and they came back and barely won. Did not cover the spread for anyone on that, but at least they got the dub for Giants fans.
Yeah. At the end of the day, yeah, spread stinks, but Daniel Jones was supposed to have a big year, as we all know. It didn't start off amazing, but this game, he really showed. I mean, look at you get beat 40-0, then you come back from 24 points. This is what a team needs to get going. Watch out for the Giants, guys.
Sacrificed Barkley, though, down for a few weeks, so we'll see what happens. 49ers, Rams. This battle's been going on. We know how it always ends. 49ers with a dub. It was closer, though. Stafford, Puka, Kyron. That's a dominant trio as of right now, but McCaffrey and the gang.
Yeah, honestly, you got to give it up to the Rams. They're putting in pieces that weren't meant to be where they are right now, and they're giving a great fight. 49ers are the team in the NFL right now, honestly. They're up at the top for me. So, that's just a tough game. But Rams show promise. Niners good win.
Jets-Cowboys, Zach Wilson show, 3 interceptions. Cowboys defense looks unstoppable, though. I mean, against anyone. I mean, it's just tough for the Jets to have to come into that with Zach Wilson after this situation. But it would have been sweet with Rodgers, I think, this game.
It would have been sweet. And this is going to show now with Zach Wilson, his immaturity. I mean, he's not ready for this big stage. Didn't expect to be where he is right now. No. Cowboys, though, Dak Prescott's improvements have shocked me. This guy is making passes that we haven't seen him make in his career, like the Cowboys' last CeeDee Lamb and Prescott connection is amazing to watch.
It is. It's sweet. He has 0 picks so far, and he's very known for his turnover rate. So maybe this is the new Dak, the new year.
Yep.
Commanders, Broncos. Broncos just fall short on the Hail Mary, then the 2-point attempt. But Commanders, they look good. Sam Howell looks sweet. I really like their team.
Yeah, I think the Commanders are one of the most surprising teams in the NFL coming into this year. Now, watching them for a few weeks, I want to say Broncos got screwed, though. Should have been OT, no call. Didn't like that. Should have been pass interference on that game.
Definitely could have been, but it was a fun one. Another comeback story. Tons of comeback stories in this week. Dolphins-Patriots was a snooze fest to begin, but ended in a crazy fashion with a lateral play that was cut short by inches. I think it was a first down. Patriots should have had a chance for OT.
Yeah, they should have. I don't really know how that happened, to be honest, but a call that just makes or breaks you. Dolphins playing really good football, though,
they
overall.
So great football. Defense really stepped up. Yep. And what's his name? Mostert. Whatever weird name, Mostert went crazy. Had a touchdown. Had a big gain in like an 80-yard run, maybe 60, something like that. But he looked great as well.
Pats couldn't come back. That's the story of that game.
They fall short twice in a row. Saints-Panthers, I mean, this game absolutely sucked. I think we can all agree, right? I mean, this is bad year after year, this game. Awful. We had the Saints. The Saints won. That's about all that needs to be said. Bryce Young lined up behind the wrong person to get the snap.
This is horrible
He's looked really bad. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, he's looked bad. You know, he's one of those guys that had a lot of hype, college football quarterback. He's a little undersized. We'll see what happens. But Bryce Young, he's got a lot of work to do.
A lot of work to do. And then to finish it off, Browns, Steelers. Steelers come out with it, but it would have been a different story if, our man Chubb. Oh, heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's the saddest thing that happened this week. Never want to see this in football. Game was sloppy, though, too. Both these games were sloppy. I mean, fumbles. What was it? Was this in the Browns game where the ball bounced 5 different times? Crazy to watch. But, yeah, Nick Chubb out. That's horrible. He's out for the year. That's a hole to find. We'll see if Ford has what it takes. Watch out. You'll see later with fantasy picks we go off.
We will see how he does, but it's a tough role to fill. Role to fill. Chubb, man, he's actually my favorite running back to watch in the NFL. Sucks. It really does suck. But that's the quick little breakdown of the NFL this weekend. Action-packed.
Very action-packed. Very. Loved week 2 way over week 1. Week 1's always, you get used to it.
Slow.
But week 2 was a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. People are getting their legs under them a little bit.
Yep.
It was
100%.
fun. So I'm going to ask you, Brad.
Sir.
What team out of teams that are 0-2 to start would you take to win the Super Bowl right now? Now, I'm going to list them out while you think about it. But for the people that don't know, here are the 0-2 teams. Who would you take to win the Super Bowl if you had to pick one of these guys? Patriots, Bengals, Texans, Broncos, Chargers, Bears, Vikings, Panthers, Cardinals. Obviously, there's a lot of rough teams here, but there's probably some shocking ones here.
Yeah, there's some shocking ones. Now, Super Bowl to me, that's what it comes down to. And that's a tough thing to act. I think the safe pick is still, even though they're 0-2, in their division that they're in now with Nick Chubb out, is the Bengals. They can get a division W still. But I'm going to go with the Chargers, guys. Chargers, to me, offensively, have no excuse to not be here. I think Eckler's going to come back, so it just depends on really how they incorporate our boy Kelly. Yeah, well, how they incorporate Kelly, and I think they can. That's why I'm going to put them to slide in and get a few dubs here in the next couple of weeks. He's going to come back, get healthy. I like the Chargers to make a run this season. Herbert's ready. I think he's finally ready. But Bengals is a safe pick too. But I'll go Chargers.
Yeah, I like that. I like that you switched it up from Bengals. I think a lot of people would say them. Honestly, I really hate what I'm seeing from the Bengals. And I know they start slow a lot.
Yeah.
But I do hate what I'm seeing from them. I also hate what I'm seeing from the Chargers.
Yeah.
But I'm actually going to just go with the Pats. I think that Belichick, man, he just finds a way to keep these guys in the game. And when you look at, like, a matter of inches, I mean, they lost both these games.
That's true.
Both their first 2 games in a matter of inches. Inches, guys. I truly think that the Patriots are good. They're not great, but they're good. And I think with the great coaching that they have in the running back duo in Elliott and Ramondre, I do think that they could find themselves winning a Super Bowl at one point.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
I do like the Patriots.
They're right there. They just got to put a few things together.
They're just always right there. They'd be right there with anybody, and that's, I guess, kind of why I take them.
Another one is to look at Vikings potentially. People, it's interesting. Lions take a loss. That's the projected division title. Do you think they have a chance?
No. I'm fully off on the Vikings.
Yeah.
Terrible.
They had a better week this week.
So many aspects.
Yeah, they're not. They don't look good.
Now, would you write off any team that starts 0-3? Any team that starts 0-3, are you out?
0-3, like, are we talking Super Bowl? Because I think if we're talking Super Bowl, they're out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go 0-3, like, how do you turn around? We've seen, I want to say, like, the Niners last year with, like, the emergence of Purdy, like, we're able to. I think they started out amazing. I don't think they were 0-3, but they had a really good run. I just don't think that a team can go win.
I think 0-2 and 0-3 is a completely different
like
story.
0-3, it's like, okay, we have some serious problems, probably in the locker room and on the field.
Yes.
Like, I don't think we have. There's a lot to figure out, which you can turn it around, but then now you got to go win. I mean, look, you got to be like 9-7 to like make the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
So now you're already 0-3, so that's cutting margins short, and you're going to go play a top team in the league at away, and. So
I say this because we'll get into it more, but Vikings play the Chargers next week. Both 2-0-2 teams who people are still high on.
Yeah.
So it's like the loser, I think, is dead. It's fully dead.
Because what's the Pats division? Who's in there?
That's like Dolphins is number 1, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm trying to think.
And then it was like Pats is always like second.
Yeah.
And then who's the rest? They stink.
No.
Don't they?
Yeah. Well, it's Dolphins. Yeah. I don't think. Trying if I pull it up.
Isn't it like Texans?
It might be Texans. It might be Texans. Yeah, I'm just saying you got to look divisions too because sometimes
the Jets.
Depends. Is it the Jets?
Yeah,
you're right. Yeah, Jets. Oh yeah, that's an interesting thing. Both their divisions really. I mean, I would say more on the side of the Pats have it tougher. I mean, really, the Lions are a good team. I think they got this, but you look at the Vikings, the Bears, right? Both in the same division. Packers, who are definitely like
they're a sleeper, man.
We're a sleeper, but there's just not a ton yet we can really say about them. They're showing promise. Offensively, they got receivers, but it's just a matter of like putting it together. So that division is a lot more wide open. So I just think if the Vikings, if they were to lose, they still, I think, have a shot to make the playoffs.
Don't, bro.
But we'll see.
We'll see, but I don't think so. I think if you're 0-3, it's time to hang them up, hang up the cleats. Fantasy football team update.
Yep.
So we have started 2-0.
This is big, guys. We had to bring it up. We're going to try to showcase more of our fantasy team.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of fun. Did it with some of my friends. He knows them back from college, and it's been fun. A lot of free agency looks, just everything. But we're 2-0. We've had some great games overall. Team we played this week should have put up a better fight.
Yes. They had a bad week, I guess, because they were projected to beat us, and here we come out of nowhere. Right. Underdog story. Hunter Henry, shout out to you. Huge waiver pickup for us last week. We put him initially into our starting lineup for Tyler Higbee, and it really paid off for us.
Big decision. In our fantasy, that's when it's fun. Picking who you think should start, who you think should be on the bench when there's very comparable players. But for us, receivers look nuts. We are stacked. I mean, go into it.
CeeDee Lamb,
boom.
Wide receiver 1, our second pick.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Williams, who had a crazy week this week.
Yep.
Awesome. We also have Zay Jones, but he is on our bench, so that just keeps you in mind how stacked we truly are.
Yep. Pittman's in there.
Pittman, who, wow. I mean, he is just the favorite target on this team. He's getting about 10 targets, 8 catches a game.
Yeah, Minshew's showing he can at least throw the rock, so I don't mind him still on the squad.
I do not mind Minshew.
Let's go.
But we look stacked wide receiver-wise. But, guys, Austin Eckler, our first pick, 16th pick. We were last in the draft. We picked him up. Had to take him. Steal, by the way. Don't know what you guys were thinking. But he's hurt. And he has no timetable of return as of now. It's definitely not season ending, but it's not good.
The timetable thing scares me. You love to see he's out 3 weeks, he's out 4 weeks, he's out 2, whatever. But timetable, scary. You never know, especially with how it happened. I don't know. I'm scared.
I didn't even see anything. That's what's so crazy about it. Now he's out for multiple weeks. For sure. I mean, he's not going to play this week if he has no timetable.
Yep, he's not playing this week. Josh Kelly, guys, we have him. We started him. We got him off free agency.
We had to pick him up once Eckler got hurt. That was the whole thing.
Right.
It's like for Chubb owners, you try and get Ford now or whatever.
Yep. We tried to get Kyron first. Didn't work because that's a need that someone else had a lot more than us in our league. But Josh Kelly has to get going. I mean, I think he will. I really do. I think going for 3 points is a literal floor.
You played the best rush defense.
Yeah.
Let's keep that in mind.
That's
in
fair.
A game where you were losing. So you're throwing the rock.
Right.
I truly do think
who passes the rock very well.
Yes.
Yep.
I truly do think that he will get his shine, at least goal line touchdowns, which is what we need.
We need touchdowns.
We need touchdowns.
Yep.
At the end of the day, you can get 10 yards and get a touchdown, and I'm fine.
And he's RB1. That's how we got him. I think at the end of the day, right now, if he's going to be in the game, they're going to be at a goal line position. He didn't get that chance with us this week. And rush defense was good. Let's just get after it this week. I think Josh Kelly will talk in a bit, but watch out for him this week.
Fantasy boom players.
Boosh, boosh, boosh.
Some players you should be starting that we think have big boom potential.
Yes, sir.
That are not necessarily sleepers for all of them, but one of these guys is, and we just talked about him, Josh Kelly. We do think that you guys should get him if you can, and might be a good starting option with all the injuries, that have happened.
Yeah, he's a great grab just because of the fact that he is going to get the touches when they're inside the 5, when they need a first down at 3rd and 3, whatever. Like, he will get the ball, which is why you need him on your team. I don't care. Any RB1 is worth having on a roster. So we like Josh Kelly to really just show that he should be on a starting roster.
Just do what you did in week 1.
Yeah,
I mean, he did great week 1 with Eckler, and that's where we're going to base it off of. I mean, he showed promise.
I agree. Yep, so watch out for him. Add him up if you know.
Kirk Cousins, Jordan Addison, we're going to kind of combine them in a duo. Justin Jefferson, all these guys, TJ Hawkinson, obviously they're going to start anyway. You already know that. But we truly think that this Chargers-Vikings game is going to be a shootout. Mm-hmm. Both not good on the defensive end so far. And Kirk Cousins is that guy at 1 p.m. Sundays.
Let's go. Kirk Cousins, eliminate those turnovers. My man, I mean, I think these two, him and Addison, have shown really good football together.
Yes.
And I know Justin Jefferson is their best receiver and best receiver in the NFL. But you got to look at it. on just who else can Kirk Cousins go to. Addison is his other guy.
He's been the red zone guy.
Yep.
He's been the red zone receiver so far, and that's just because Justin Jefferson is, double covered.
Yeah.
And that's why you look for Addison, though. He's there. He gets the deep shots. He's caught multiple deep balls so far and has 2 touchdowns. I don't know how you don't start him this week.
Yeah, I don't know how you don't either. You got to. He's got to be in your lineup. Guaranteed.
Yeah. And then our last boomer.
Tony Pollard!
Should be automatic for you guys, but we expect him to do even better than this.
He is going crazy this week. I don't care what you got to say. They're going to run the ball. Tony Pollard is going nuts. If you have him, please don't forget to add him on your stuff.
Yes, if you guys haven't realized, they're being very conservative with Dak. They do not want him throwing interceptions. They don't have him going for many opportunities that he normally has been going for. And that has led to every single, within the 10-yard line, they're starting it off with 2 runs to try and get in. That third try, if you don't get it by then yes, they'll go for a pass.
Yep.
But Pollard has 2 opportunities, each red zone.
Huge.
You put him in, you got to take that. You have to take that.
Every time.
And he's catching the ball a lot as well with the checkdowns with Dak because he's been playing so conservative earlier.
Yeah, their offense is different this year. And
very different.
Hey, man,
I love it.
Dak looks good. Dak
looks good. He's just such a good team.
Yeah.
Because they don't have, not yet at least, maybe against 49ers, which they play in like a week, then they might be down and force Dak to throw the ball.
Yeah, we'll see. Haven't got tested yet, really, and always the Cowboys are just a funny team. They're like the Chargers. It's a hit or miss. Just Cowboy fans. I know you guys are all hyped. Stephen A. Smith, you're saying this is the team this year. Let's just wait a little bit. But yes, they look good.
Yes, some waiver wire pickups for your fantasy as well. Just going to be quick about these kind of. Jerome Ford with Chubb injury. That's obvious.
Yep.
Kareem Hunt, great future ad because what do you think?
Listen, guys. Visit today, if you didn't know, was to Cleveland for Kareem Hunt. He was on a plane. He got there. I mean, that's all you got to hear, in my opinion. If you are a fantasy owner right now of a team and you're a little bit lacking on running backs, every single human being is going for Ford. If you're not high in the waiver order or your bid amount's not that high, you're not going to get him. So slip down a few and watch out for Kareem Hunt. I think you can get a steal and grab him, and it could be very good. Because listen, Ford is not going to play and be the RB1 for multiple weeks.
I agree.
Maybe this week, maybe the next week, but they're getting another person. And if it's Kareem Hunt, if it's someone else, I think it's going to be Kareem Hunt. But just watch out and grab Kareem, I think, if you have a chance.
I think so, too. He's on the Buccaneers as of right now.
Yep.
I definitely could see him going back to the Browns where he feels needed and wanted. I think so.
I like it.
And I think the Buccaneers could probably benefit from a trade somewhere with the Browns because they're looking great and they want to win now.
I think what happened now is that, at least from what I just saw, is he's actually a free agent.
Okay.
He's not on the Bucs. He had an injury a little bit, which it was concerning, but they just dropped him because I don't think they really had a need for him.
Just for the injury.
Yeah, so I think you could see for sure. Now Browns don't even have to do anything. Just Kareem, come back to your old crib without Chubb.
Yeah, I mean, why would you not? You did great there anyway.
Exactly.
Last one, Lions, hometown team. If you know about the Lions, you probably have seen this guy really performing greatly this year so far. And it's Josh Reynolds. Combined 9 receptions in 2 games along with 2 tutties. Goff's second favorite target behind Amon-Ra St. Goat. I highly recommend, Reynolds. He started both games very hot as well with a touchdown early in the Lions game. But he's just so tall. Provides such a big target for Goff.
Yeah, he's bigger. I mean, they don't really have a big receiver.
No, he is that.
You got Reynolds, or obviously Reynolds is the bigger receiver, but you got Raymond, you got Amon-Ra. Very small guys. I mean, I love Laporta. If you got Laporta,
he's sweet.
Have some fun. Put him in every week because he's really hot. But yeah, I mean, Jared Goff is throwing the ball really well, and Reynolds, 2 touchdowns in the last game. None of the first, but had 5 receptions. All you care about is the load. He's getting touches every single game, for the past 2 games, I should say. Don't see it slowing down. So I like Reynolds. Pick him up if you haven't already.
I really like it, and as you guys probably have seen so far, it hasn't been like the 1-yard line Jamal Williams. We don't really do that as much anymore. There's a lot more red zone opportunities for the receivers and the tight ends.
Especially no Montgomery potentially this week, too. We'll
that
see what happens,
will really suck for the Lions.
Yeah, that would suck.
I think Montgomery is truly going to be like the lead running back for the Lions.
Yeah.
Gibbs has concerned me a little bit with his running down the middle. The normal handoff that Montgomery does.
More of a truck Montgomery is versus Gibbs is more of that speed, needs to get that outside lane.
Gibbs is like kind of like a Kamara. I don't know.
He's a quicker guy. Needs to get out a little bit more. He's not going to be as good for. He's not Montgomery's more of a Chubb. They're one of those grab the ball, find the hole, truck through guys.
I think it's important that you have both.
Oh yeah, that's why Chubb's so good. He can do both. But
right, Chubb is one of a kind. But Montgomery is definitely someone I think the Lions need because they're so used to that back.
Yeah,
they're not as used to a Gibbs.
True.
So we're gonna get into my favorite part, and we're gonna do an NFL pick'em. Okay. So we're going to go into every single game, give our picks. Yeah,
we're going to base this on the spreads, guys. Honestly, just because we want to make it so it's your betting advice, not just who we think's going to win. It's a little bit tougher, and we're going to look at the lines. We actually haven't even really looked at all of them, so we're going
along with this with you guys.
Yep, let's do it.
So Giants, San Fran, it has opened up as of now at a minus 10.5 for San Fran.
Wow.
I mean, it is in San Fran. They've looked great, and Giants have been shaky in every single game, and no Saquon.
No Saquon. That's true. Man, this is actually it's a lot, but it's like a good line because of the fact that, one, the Giants are away, and two, no Saquon. Like, you can't have this. If it was any less, I'm taking Niners for sure. Any more, I might go Giants. Like, this is a really good line for me.
Really?
I think. Man.
If I look at it just based on the eye test, which is what I truly like to do when I bet. I'm not big into just like tons of analytics or anything, but sometimes that pays. But San Francisco is a 2-touchdown better team than the Giants without Saquon.
Yeah, agreed. I was going to say, I think at the end of the day, I'm going to go, if you're putting money down, the Niners to be safe. I think the Niners just have more pieces and their defense is better. Like, the Giants had a great bounce back, which is why a lot of people, I think, I can see public bets going with the Giants due to that win. But yeah, different team without Saquon. Don't let that don't get it twisted.
I'm writing 10.5 San Fran.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
Titans Browns. This says Browns minus 9.5? No way. It's got to be Titans.
Wow.
Right? Or am I crazy?
No Chubb.
Look on your phone. See if this is right.
This could be definitely updated. I'm sure this maybe was before the last game. I'm checking right now, but I don't.
That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I don't honestly.
I don't like that line. We're on ESPN right now, but.
Yeah, I'll check right now, but yeah, we'll go to the next game. We'll go right back to it.
Falcons Lions. This says -3. I'm pretty sure that's wrong as well. I'm pretty sure it's at a 4.5.
Yeah, I'll pull up updated. So we'll go Falcons Lions. Lions are -3.5. So it's going from now. You got to bet over a field goal.
They've lost a lot. We've lost a big piece.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that?
What? Lions?
Our defenseman.
Is that he's out? Yeah.
He's out the whole season.
That sucks. That's going to hurt bad. That's going to hurt
really bad. Our secondary already looked like Swiss cheese against the Seahawks.
Our defense looks horrible.
Horrible. And it will be horrible again, I think.
The Falcons are 2-0, so this is a big game.
At Ford Field.
Yeah, this will really give you a telltale sign of what the Lions can do this year because, again, Seahawks put up a good fight, came back, but now you got a Falcons team that's playing really well. Bijan Robinson, Desmond Ridder, guys are looking good. Honestly, I'm going to ride the Lions because I think they can pull a big win at home here. Mm-hmm. Falcons are still young. They're 2-0, but I see a slip up here for them. They're hot, but I don't think they stay hot all the way to get to 3 now.
I love how the Lions played against the run with the Seahawks. They really limited Kenneth Walker, and I think we do that to the best we can against Robinson this week, and I think we do win by 3.5.
I like it. So both riding 3.5. We'll go back to the game before. The updated line is now Browns -3, so they're giving them a field goal at most. That's what we're thinking. I think it still might even go down based on
I'll be fading. I will be taking the Titans +3 and probably the money line, just so you guys know, but +3 Titans.
Yeah, I mean, this game, it's going to be, you could go kind of a couple of ways. I think the Browns, the issue is they just don't have a solidified running game. Now, Chubb is their running game. I'm a Browns fan. My family's from Cleveland, but I don't like the Browns here. I mean, if I take the Browns, I'm basically losing money in my opinion.
I agree.
Just because of what's going on with their roster. So I'm going to go also with the Titans.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Browns. I mean, I wish that Chubb was there. I might go a different way. But, I mean, after them beating the Chargers, who I think are better than the Browns, it's like, how do I go differently with +3? Can't do it. Saints versus Packers, man. This is really interesting to me. I don't know what the updated spread is. -2?
Yep.
-2 to the Packers at home in Lambeau.
Yeah, wow.
I think Watson returns.
Yeah.
I like the Packers.
Yeah. Green Bay all the way.
All the way.
The Saints, to me, just aren't like... I just don't see them going to Lambeau and winning this game. Like, there's just... I don't see it.
They show spurts.
They do. I like Green Bay, too. I just don't see...
Aaron Jones, though, not being healthy does concern me.
That's fair.
But I will go Green Bay. Jordan Love looked really shaky, though, in that last game, especially second half. I'm still riding with them. I just think their home field is one of the best home fields, truly.
Yeah, it is. Especially when it gets cold. But I mean, Love's not used to that yet, maybe, but still, that's always an advantage.
So both Packers. Broncos, Dolphins. Dolphins minus 6.5.
Yeah.
I love the Dolphins to win by a touchdown. Love it.
Yeah. Well, so the Broncos, so they had the Hail Mary loss, and they're 1-1 though? Or they're 0-2 as well?
They're 0-2. They lost to the Raiders first game.
Wow, that's insane.
Dolphins don't have Waddle.
Okay, yeah.
Which sucks.
I knew they were missing someone. At Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, man, 6.5 though. Got to win by a touchdown. I think game's closer than you think. I will go as well, Miami.
One touchdown, though.
I think they can get a touchdown. The offense is too good. Denver has also been, inching close to a win. They can't get it. But against a good offense like this, as long as Miami's defense decides to show up, I see Miami being one of the best teams this year. So
I agree, and a lot of people call them fake good. I disagree. I think Miami's good. I really do.
Yeah.
They have a good offense, and their defense, if they play like they did last week, they're going to win a lot of games. Chargers, Vikings. We spoke on this. This will be the end of one of these team seasons. Who's it going to be? It's a pick 'em.
That's the question right here. Home field is Kirk Cousins, but I like Josh Kelly and I like the Chargers. Man, it's a pick 'em game though, so it's tough. But listen, I think the Chargers do enough to get it done. Vikings, not their season. If we're going off the 0-3 or out of the playoffs, it could just be the Vikings get knocked out of contention after this game.
Dude, I hate picking this game.
It's hard.
I truly hate it.
Yep.
I like the Vikings more personally.
Yeah.
I don't think they win though.
Oh, okay.
I hate both these teams. I normally pick against them as much as I can. I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I don't know, man.
It's hard.
I think Jefferson probably finds a way to carry the Vikings to a victory, if I'm being 100% honest, because he knows the season's fully on the line at this point.
Yeah,
but I'm going to go with the Chargers.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you take anybody you have from these teams. We're a Charger-heavy ball club for our fantasy team. But anybody you have on either team, start them. This is a big shootout game.
Shootout game. It means so much, truly, to their seasons. So does this game. Patriots minus 2.5 at the Jets.
So free, in my opinion.
So free?
You
see how the Pats have started, dude. They're going to be down again.
They'll be down.
They'll find a way.
Yeah. The Jets, I think everyone got a weird taste because of week 1. They actually looked decent after the Rodgers exit.
Yeah.
But, no, I don't.
Their defense is still good.
Their defense is good. I'll give them that. Their defense is good.
Defense is good, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm confident in the Pats this week.
Dude, I've done this 2 weeks in a row, guys. This is why I hate it. It's the same spread every time, too. Patriots, 2.5, plus 2.5, minus 2.5.
Both are also 0-2 teams. Right?
Jets are 1-1.
Oh, no, yeah, they won. Yeah, you're right.
But it's desperation. It's still desperation.
It feels like they're both 0-2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pats need a win this week.
Is it crazy that I think the Jets might win?
I mean, look at 2.5's the line right now, so that's the favorite.
I just can't do it because of Zach Wilson. I'm going Patriots because the season's over if they don't. They're desperate. They have to win. It's a must win, and they've been so close. Just win that game. Bills and by 3, it's a field goal. I'm taking it.
Bills at 6.5.
Bills 6.5. Really? Only 6.5 at Commanders. It's interesting.
This game, I think, is more interesting than you think.
Oh, I agree. I think the Commanders are good.
Yeah.
I think the Commanders are very good.
Man.
Can Howell come up in a big game, though? This is a big game. This is their first kind of test, in my opinion. Broncos are okay, but...
Man. Yeah.
I'm going Bills.
Yeah, I think the inexperience here. I think not inexperience, but I just think with Howell, the way he has to, like you said, has to go play a big-time team. I see them losing by a touchdown, but I see it being within 10 for sure. So I'm going to go with the Bills. But.
I'm going to go with the Bills minus 6.5 too. Just one touchdown. That's very close. I could see why people would take the Commanders here as well. I was thinking about it, but I do like them, and I think the Bills running back is just so good. James Cook.
Yeah,
I think he's really good.
Very good.
Great pickup, but great way to move Singletary and realize who you have.
I agree.
Houston Texans, Jacksonville Jags, 9.5 spread. Just got smoked by Minshew.
Yeah, this is one of those that's like, why is it so high? Honestly, I feel like they know something we don't. Vegas, I think you'll see a lot of people take the Texans here. And I might be one of those suckers, though. I think the Texans can at least put up and make a good game out of this. I mean, I want to say Jacksonville is definitely a better team, can win by more than 10, but Texans have shown enough for me to make this not be a 9.5 spread. So I'm going to take the Texans
even after getting smoked by Minshew.
Listen, I don't know. They're 0-2. I think they can put up a better fight. I think they hold the spread.
I don't think Jacksonville can afford to lose this game.
No, they're 1-1, so
they're 1-1. I think this is considered a free game. I think they're gonna come after a loss where Trevor Lawrence did not look good. I think he's gonna have a bounce back game, try to assert his dominance, get his confidence back, and win by at least 10. So I'm gonna go with Jacksonville to cover the spread. Colts at Ravens. Ravens minus 8. I'm probably nuking Ravens minus 8. Just to keep it short and sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ravens here too. It's in Baltimore. They looked good last week, Ravens.
Yeah, and Colts with Richardson's probably not gonna practice if he does play.
Yeah,
which
he's concussed.
He's concussed.
Yep.
Richardson, he probably will be concussed again. I mean, he's been concussed 2 games in a row.
He'll probably be concussed again.
He'll get concussed, especially against a Ravens D.
Yep.
So Ravens.
Go Ravens.
Good luck, Minshew. All right, Panthers, Seahawks. Seahawks minus 6 in Seattle.
Dude, is this fake or am I wrong here?
What do you mean?
0-2 Panthers, giving them 6. I guess it's 5.5 now with Seattle as the update. I mean, I just think they beat them by like a touchdown. I just think the Seahawks go win this game. They look good against Detroit. And
it looks brutal first game.
Yeah, that's their whole thing. I think that might be why the line's where it is. But I like Seattle to win this game. Carolina, I mean, come on, man. I think they have a bad year this year. I just don't see them beating the Seahawks.
For some reason, their defense keeps them in games.
That's fair.
I don't know why. They don't even seem good at defense on paper. But they do. I'm going to go with the Seahawks just because I root for the Seahawks. Minus 6, 2 field goals to push. I think it can happen. I think they can win by a touchdown very easily. It's just too hard for me to take the Panthers at minus 6 right now. 5.5 especially as well with the possibility to win with 2 field goals. Love it. Kansas City Chiefs minus 13 against the Bears.
13.
That's a lot of points. And I am going to be on the Bears plus 13. It's too many points.
It could be too many.
Too many points.
That's so much.
Chiefs have not looked that good.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's too much. I mean, Kelsey just got back. Like, they're definitely a lot. It's a different team, I should say, in ways. Like, they're just not clicking the same. I got to go with the Chiefs. Or, sorry, not the Chiefs, the Bears. I'll go plus 13. I think they can cover it.
I think they
I hope to dear God.
You have to cover.
If they don't cover this, guys, the Bears could go 0-16. Or 0-17. I'm not kidding.
Is it a high possibility that the Bears go?
If you can't cover a 13 spread against the Chiefs right now, which I know the Chiefs have the best play in the NFL, it's still just like, no way, dude.
I agree. They might not win a game.
They might not. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Cowboys, Cardinals. Cowboys minus 12 is the nuke of the century.
Yeah, hammer it. I love it. I love the Cowboys. I mean, and Arizona showed promise, which is why it's like
Dobbs is a Hall of Famer.
A little weird right now that I'm gonna like be that confident, but I don't see the Dallas train slowing down in Game 3. So I like them to take this spread.
I agree. The defense is too good. Dobbs, he might just get injured in this game. He might be done for. I mean, that Parsons character is just maybe the Hulk. He might be the Hulk.
He might be. He's goated.
Pittsburgh Steelers, Raiders. Pick 'em in Vegas.
Wow.
Am I crazy to think that this is a pick 'em?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised that
I would think Steelers.
Yeah.
I'm taking them in a pick-em for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's at Vegas.
Yeah.
So that's the thing at 820. I mean, Steelers don't look too bad. I mean, they just gotta win.
I don't know, man.
They're not good, but
the more that I think about it, I think Raiders could win.
it's a toss-up.
Josh Jacobs just has been awful so far, and it's not his fault. It's the line, but I mean, he had negative yards last game. Negative. Josh Jacobs.
Not good.
Wow.
I don't know. I'll take the home team. I'll take the Raiders.
I'll go on the other end. Steelers.
Yeah, it's a pick-up, so we'll keep it there. Not much to say about it.
Wow, big game at Raymond James. Eagles -5.5 versus Baker and the Bucks. Wow.
If you would have told me at week 3 that this is a game to circle,
prime time,
I would be like, what are you talking about? The Buccaneers are losing every game almost. Like, they're going to have 3 wins on the year, but like, they're 2-0 right now. So this is a different story.
It is a different story. Man, 5.5 is interesting spread. I really would like the Bucks to stay within a touchdown.
Yeah.
I really think the Buccaneers. I'm going to go with Buccaneers on the spread.
All right.
I have not liked how the Eagles have played so far this season.
Yeah.
This could be the game where they switch it. But
Sure. Man. I don't want to hate on it, but I'm going to go Eagles 5.5. I think they can get it done and get it by a tutty.
For sure. I think you're just going to see the true heart of Mayfield in a prime
I hope
time
so.
game.
I hope so.
Yep. He's going to show
Go with it, man. I like it.
Going with it.
Last game here, we got Rams, Bengals. Bengals are favorites.
Why? What's going on? Do we not know something?
Well, we talked about it. If you go 0-3, will you make the playoffs or even have a Super Bowl chance? No. So at -2,
Hammer.
I'm going with it. Let's go. Bengals, Burrow. I don't think that I think they're ready to go here in Cincy. I think they finally put something together.
It's a must.
Yep.
It is a full
It is a must. It's a full must.
It's a full must. So if you don't do it, your season's done and you
Yep.
paid Burrow for nothing.
I agree.
So that is our lock so far. But what out of them would be your live or die lock? Only one. Which one are you taking?
Okay. Oh man. Honestly, let me see here. I want to
Live or die. Someone has a gun to your head. You have to make a bet.
Yeah. That's where it's like, oh man, you're picking these guys.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, I'm so for the freaking New England Patriots.
Wow.
I freaking love New England. I think they just take it to the Jets. I don't think the Jets. I think, like you said, 0-2, you got to go win this game if you're the Pats. Like,
you have to.
I think they get it done. I love it.
I like it. I like that pick. I think you have to go with an 0-2 team.
You got to, right?
I think you have to in this scenario. But, man, gun to my head, I do like the Patriots. Brutal. Gun to my head, I'm taking Cowboys -12.
Okay. Yeah. It's a good pick.
I don't know why. Cardinals are tanking. They shouldn't even attempt to win. The Cowboys are so good.
Yeah.
I just don't see how they don't win by 2 touchdowns. I don't see it, guys. I do not see it. I truly do think that they win by 14 or more.
Yeah. I like it.
That's our live or die locks.
Let's go. Live or die
NFL.
locks, guys. I mean, honestly, it's fun. We just went right through it first go right there, so
Yep.
a lot of fun.
And then our combo parlay, you can just put those two together. Combo parlay those. That would be our NFL combo parlay of the week. Pats +2.5, Cowboys, or -2.5 and -12.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. College football. Guys, everyone knows, as I've been speaking on, Deion Sanders has fully changed the game, taken over college football. Travis Hunter was absolutely rocked against Colorado State.
That is why this is what ruins football. Like, you think about all parents taking their kids out of the game. You see stuff like this, that's what gets blown up.
Yep.
It's horrible to see that literally the guy's out of bounds. Hunter is he's a runner for the Heisman. Like, this guy's playing insane football and he
plays
gets rocked.
both ends.
And he gets rocked like that. Horrible to see and not what we want to see at all in college football.
No. Do you think it was a dirty hit?
1,000%. There was
1,000%.
all intent on that hit. All intent.
Yeah. I was shocked that they didn't even look at it. They didn't even, stop the game.
No. They just called the flag on pass interference and the hit.
Yeah. said roughing, whatever, unnecessary roughness, and that was it. Like, no look at it, no.
Yeah, I wonder what that would be, though, because it wasn't targeting, but it was like a full check.
Right, like it doesn't fit the definition of targeting, but it's like it is targeting, though.
There might need to be like unnecessary roughness, but like a more of a discipline for unnecessary roughness because he took the guy.
Like an extreme unnecessary roughness.
Like 30-yard penalty.
Something, I don't know. But Travis Hunter's out 3 weeks with a lacerated liver. Colorado State player is receiving death threats.
That's all right. Listen,
is that too far?
In my opinion, it's a sport. As much as we want to make it be the most competitive thing, the best thing on earth, and we all cherish it so much, like
anyone listening to this, for sure.
That threat is way too much, guys. Come on, like let's take it all easy. That guy is dumb. He needs to sit out for the next game if I'm the coach. I don't like that. That's horrible.
That's insane. Death threats is insane. Dion says this is crazy. I don't understand that. Dion doesn't even think that it's too dirty of a hit. He says he was just, a lot of emotions, physical.
Dion might be just, he's played some street football.
Right. He's crazy for sure. Psycho.
That's why. Don't ask Dion that question. He's going to be like, he's being a dog, but we more dogs.
Dion has 8 toes. So
don't ask Dion that question.
But I personally did think it was dirty. I thought it was crazy when it happened real time. And I'm like, Shador, the QB, Dion's son, was the only one to get in that guy's face and back up his boy, which I thought, how is the QB going to be the one?
Only player. I was shocked watching that.
How is there not a full gang backing you up?
I don't know how that happened. I think that's pretty bad. Testament. I hope Dion got into the boys. I mean, it's why not us, right? It's the squad. Like, we go into war for each other. That's not war right there. That's our best player just got hurt.
Yep.
And he's on the ground like swirling, dying, and you're not even moving.
Yeah.
You should be on that guy.
Where are the linemen at? Why are the big men not coming after that guy?
I don't know what happened there. That was very weird.
But Sanders, real one for sticking up for your dog, Travis.
I agree.
Get after it. Now, is Colorado the real deal, though? Do they should it be talked about this much? They are 3-0 right now. But they are in the toughest conference in college football. No debate, in my opinion. They have very tough games coming up. Oregon this week. Are they the real deal? Is it worth all this? Every time you turn on your TV, Dion,
I know what you're saying, yeah.
Buffs.
I mean, it's worth it for the social media interactions. It's worth it because he gets everyone on their seat. He makes you want to watch. Like, if a 1 p.m. game's on, or noon game's on, I'm literally checking if Colorado's one of those noon games. That is the impact of Dion. But I am not saying they're the real deal until this week. I'm standing by. I think you can say they look good. Yes, that's true, but I'm staying with it. Real deal is this week, right here, right now. Dion, show up for me. Now I'm talking all of it. But he has more real deal in him already due to the fact of his impact off the field, with the pregame speeches, with the jazz, with the glasses, with the chain. So, real deal comes this week.
Okay, it comes this week. You can't know yet, says Brad. So, question: since they're so highlight reel, everyone wants to see them. If State is playing and Colorado's playing at the same time, equal opponents, you can say there's no it's not like one ranked, one's not.
Sure.
It's just equal game. Who are you turning on to watch?
I mean,
main priority.
Yeah, I'm gonna still go Sparties.
That's terrible opinion. Spartans suck. The season's done.
And we have one loss, so I'll always be I'm always gonna watch MSU. But if I'm taking a little bit of bias out of it, it's probably debatable, man. The Sparties are gonna be brutal.
The rest of the season. Bad.
So, anyways, that's where I'm
Spartans, you're a disgrace. I want you to know it. The football program should be fully just restarted.
You can't expect a winning season when your head coach gets fired after game 2.
Yes, not good at all.
Or 3. So
before Washington.
Yeah, right before Washington. Yeah, it was before game 3. So
absolutely smoked.
Horrible.
Smoked.
Horrible. Don't even want to go on to it right now.
Okay, can't do it.
I can't.
Who is your Heisman pick so far? Not so far, but if you had to make a future from now, you've seen the first 3 weeks. Who would you put? Now, here they are, if you want to take a look. Here's the odds.
I know my guy.
Well, I'll give you mine, and
ahead.
it's Michael Penix Jr. Washington, plus
Let's go pick.
550. I just think not a huge name of football, Washington, and yet they've done so well, so much. I truly think that they have a chance to win the whole thing. Their defense has utterly improved. I mean, he's got McMillan, O'Dunes. They just look so sweet. Polk. They have 3 NFL receivers with him, who is definitely, to me, a top 5 pick in this draft. I just think he's unreal what he can do. He can throw anywhere. He can throw anywhere on the field at any time. And I think that they make the college football playoff, and I think that that's enough for a Heisman. Plus 550 odds. I would take Penix.
So in the best conference, they don't lose.
I'm not saying they don't lose,
Yeah.
but they might lose a game
Yeah.
to Oregon or something.
You know what? Like, I love the pick. That's kind of where my head was at. I think Penix, as much as I want to say actually another player, Penix just has the ability to have highlight reels and also have the players around him to do it. Like,
Yes.
he can run the ball, he can throw the ball. He has the Heisman, what they call like the Heisman characteristics.
He does.
All right. That's why I'm picking him. I think 550 is good value right now. I think him and Caleb are neck and neck at the end of the day. So that's where you go. I love Quinn Ewers though.
Really?
I love him. I don't think he's Heisman title to him, but as a quarterback, NFL, I think Quinn Ewers is going to be really good.
I like it.
I like Quinn Ewers
I
a
like
lot.
Texas's team.
Number 3 in the land right now. They're looking really good, so
They're
watch
good.
out.
They're very good.
But Penix, I think for Heisman standards, I also like Penix.
If you're looking to place one of these, take Sam Hartman at plus 900 as quick as you can, because once they beat Ohio State this weekend, it's skyrocketing. He's going to be at the 2 spot once they beat Ohio State.
That's a good point.
And I do think that they beat Ohio State this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, Hartman's just old. Like, is he have that? Heisman just goes into so much little things, I feel like sometimes, and I just don't understand why. But Hartman is really good. I mean, he's a quarterback amongst college quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So I like it.
He is.
I like it. Honestly, yeah, if you're going to take some value, do it.
That's a value, I feel like.
It is.
Plus 900 before this game.
So we can go over kind of maybe a couple games. I think we had a couple we just want to highlight, and then we'll kind of sum it up here. But, yeah, go ahead. You can start us off with what games you want to highlight.
So can you pull up spreads, if you don't mind?
We'll do some spreads, same thing here for college football. I'll pull them up right now.
So I know the first one that we'll start it off with. It's at noon. It's Florida State Clemson.
Florida State -2 right now.
Yes, Florida State -2. It is at Clemson, but I was shocked to see this line.
You think it should
That's
be
what
more?
scares me. That's
Yeah.
what really scares me, because I would think, why am I not nuking Florida State right now? But then the line's so suspicious, it makes me want to take Clemson.
I kind of like Clemson, dude. I love Florida State this year.
I love them too.
It's really comes down to me for my reason is the away game that Florida State played against Boston College last week. I know it was not their performance. Maybe they bounced back, but I think it's more one of those things where like they go to a home field that's tougher even to play at.
Yeah.
Clemson is that home field that's tougher to play at. They're a college football school at heart, and I think they give Florida State a L, which would be a very tough L, but I think they lose this game.
Wow. So you've got Clemson +2.
I do.
I'm not sure if you saw, but Florida State just almost lost to Boston College.
Yep.
Scary.
Scary.
That's so concerning.
Yeah, it's very concerning.
But Clemson got manhandled by Duke.
Yeah.
Manhandled.
So that's where it's like, what do you do?
What do you do? I think Cade Klubnik's terrible.
Yeah, he's not good.
I'm going to go with Florida State.
Yeah.
Just the sole principle of not looking at the lines. You know, I know it's -2, but like not seeing that shifting towards Clemson. I have to go with my gut. I truly think. I just think they're better. Jordan Travis is a better quarterback. Keon Coleman and Johnny Wilson, I mean, they're so good.
Yeah,
they're
they are
huge too.
They are good.
And they have a good running back, top 5, some people would say, in Benson. How am I not taking them?
Their weapons are so much better.
Better.
I just feel like something about them being on the road from last week is why this line's where it's at. But you could be right. It might just be an easy lock.
It's worrisome.
Yeah, it is.
Getting into the next one, Mississippi, Bama. I believe Bama's -6.5, but you can pull that up. It is at 3:30 on Saturday.
Yeah, I'll pull it up. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this game is like, it just depends how you look at it, right? I mean, I just think Alabama has just not their season, right? And that's where it's tricky.
Right.
So Oh, man.
There they were.
I think, honestly,
What's the spread right here?
it's at -7. It's a touchdown.
Okay. To Bama. At Bama.
Yeah. Roll Tide here.
Roll Tide here.
Roll Tide here, guys. I don't know.
Wow.
I just feel like
Brad, they almost just lost to USF.
they did. That's why people are scared, though. That's why people are scared.
Well,
it's freaking Bama. Saban will get them ready to get.
They don't have a quarterback. They still don't.
I don't know.
They can't just magically get one.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know a lot. I know I've watched a little bit of Ole Miss, but I'm sure they have some dogs. But
They do. They do. I'm going with +7 Ole Miss. Keep yourselves in a touchdown in this game. Do it. Prove them wrong.
Dart. They have Dart. That's his name.
Dart's a bucket. Quinshawn Judkins is a beast at running back. These guys are sweet, man. And if there's any year that they can be, top of this conference, SEC, I think it's like
That'd
East.
be now, right?
It's not.
Fair enough.
Mississippi go in, shock the world again, just like Texas did, and beat them. But this is like a, Milrow coming back to the starting position. It's kind of his revenge game, so I like your story as well.
Yeah, no, that's a good game. I'm glad they're playing each other this week. That'll be a lot of fun. 3:30 too.
No one's going to be watching it because 3:30, it's prime time.
It is prime.
Colorado, Oregon.
You know who you're going with.
At Oregon, what is the spread at?
-21. Oregon Ducks.
New King Rado. +21. Come on. 3 touchdowns?
Wow, they're really saying about that Travis Hunter and it not being in is really this.
Not only that, I mean, just barely beating a bad Colorado, not bad, but not good Colorado State team. It all didn't help. It was 14 before that game.
Yeah, remember. That's why I'm saying this is the big test for them. I think if you look at -21, if they make this a 1-touchdown game,
wow.
Respect to prime Deion Sanders.
Wow, that's a win in my book.
Yeah. But 19 ranked versus 10. Show us you're a top 25 team right now. Go lose by 7 or win this game. I'm definitely riding Colorado. I love Prime. I love these guys. I think they can win within 3 touchdowns. My Lord, Bo Nix isn't that good.
Wow, maybe he is.
I don't think he's that good. But listen, I just think Colorado can withstand that spread. But here's a test. This is a test right here for me.
Shador masterclass, guys. I think that after what just happened in this last game, your boy got rocked. He's down. You come back, 98-yard drive to put in OT, and you win in double OT? That just brought them so close together.
Yeah.
That just took them, to me, to another level.
I like it.
Yes, Travis Hunter's down. But they are so locked in as a team right now.
They're locked.
Agreed. And I think they overlooked that game. I think they're planning for this game.
Yeah.
I think that's what it all was. Just like Florida State with Boston College. I don't think they watched an ounce of film on Boston College. That's my approach to this. And I think that they come in and make this, 2-touchdown game. Why not?
Yeah, they can get it within 1.
They can win.
They can win.
It's going to be a shootout. No defense
Pac-12
at all.
football, baby.
No defense.
Yeah.
None.
Yep.
100 points in this game. Come on.
Wow.
Prime time. Another one, 3:30. They're stacking 3:30. They needed to add one of these at noon. But UCLA, Utah, we don't have to go as crazy at this one.
Yeah.
Cam Rising comes back, I think.
That's
what
probably.
Do you think?
Oh, man. I mean, I want to say I probably. Oh, God. This is tough. I mean, Utah -4.5 is a weird spread.
They're at home.
Yeah, I'll probably go home team here. I think UCLA puts up a good fight. They've looked good, but Utah,
they're not the same UCLA.
Yeah, Utah will give it to them. They're a good football team. They're always good. I like Utah here.
I like Utah as well to cover the short spread, especially if Cam Rising is back. I truly think that that's all they're missing to be a playoff contending team.
Right.
Now, I think this is kind of a big game, so we'll talk about it. Arkansas, LSU.
Just to shout out UCLA, though, Dante Moore, the guy from Detroit Kings, their QB.
Yes.
That's pretty sweet.
That is cool.
He was sick in college.
He was.
Or high school. So.
And way to earn the spot. He was not the starter in the first game.
That's sick.
So that's pretty cool. But Arkansas, LSU, I'm assuming that this is kind of a fat spread here.
I think this one won't be as close as you think. I'll pull it up.
I think it will.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
I truly do. Arkansas is
17.5 LSU right now.
And Arkansas is 2-1, right?
Yeah.
So this is kind of a big game for them. I think they cover that spread.
I think if you're safe betting here, I think you got to take Arkansas spread. It's a SEC game at LSU, who also has already had a loss on their schedule, right?
Yeah.
They looked bad against that for that loss too.
Looked sweet last week though.
Yeah, that's true. But
in a big game.
Yeah, that was a big game. You're
That
right.
was a big game.
I'll go the spread on
Arkansas.
Yep.
We're rocking with the pigs. Oregon State, Washington State. I want everyone to know, like, if you're gonna watch a game at 7:00, this is heavily slept on compared to Ohio State, Notre Dame. Oregon State, Washington State is going to be electric.
Oregon State -3 right now.
These guys are both sweet. DJ Ukulele, whatever,
Yeah.
Ukulele man, is way better at Oregon State than he was at
Isn't that
Clemson.
crazy?
Unreal. Clemson's poverty organization. But I do think Washington State surprises everyone and gets the dub.
I like it.
Their QB is so good. So good.
C. Ward. That's his name.
So good.
Cameron Ward.
He's
Jr.
unbelievable. Great player.
Hey, honestly, you give it enough for me. I'll go Washington State here. I mean, I think you take the home dog in a tight game like this, the top 25 matchup, and Washington State matches up here with an Oregon State team that looks really good, but now they got to go win at Washington State at night. I like them to go get this one done.
It's going to be tight. It's a very good team. The Cougs. Now, we got Iowa, Penn State. 24-7. I think I would take whatever Penn State spread is.
Yeah.
Personally, I think Iowa's terrible.
Penn State's over, so they're over 2 touchdowns, 14.5 spread, which is a tough spread. Stay away from this game for sports.
That's what I would do, but if I had to place a bet, I'm riding with Penn.
Okay.
If I had to. I think Iowa can't score. I don't know if they score a point.
Yeah, I mean, they got McNamara for the old Michigan
bad.
I mean, I just don't know if they can score, but I'll go the other way. I mean, listen, I think you got to go, if Penn State's that good, sure, let's go win by 21 points, but I just think Penn State or Iowa stays in this game and they can win. They can at least keep it within 2 touchdowns.
Sure. And then what most people would say, this is where College Game Day is at.
Oh, yeah.
At 7:30, Ohio State, Notre Dame,
State,
at ND.
Ohio State is favorited by 3 points.
Only
field goal.
3. I'm nuking Notre Dame +3. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the world, almost not the world, but a lot of people are on Notre Dame here.
Really?
That
concerns me then.
I've just talked with people and I've seen it online a little bit more than I think.
That worries me then.
But I don't know public wise. That's people I know / a couple tweets. I think at the end of the day, Ohio State football this season doesn't look as promising to me.
No. QB is not the same.
And this is the year for the Irish, man.
Could be.
I think they can get into the college football playoff this year. I really do. I think this is their test really in terms of, like we mentioned with what's his face to be the Heisman Trophy. Sam Hartman, he has a chance to really be a Heisman Trophy top 2 contender here. And I like Notre Dame to win outright against Ohio State at home. Big game, big lights.
Yes, and Sam Hartman is, kind of gets that shine on Notre Dame, but they have the leading rusher in the nation on the team.
So good.
So good.
We watched him game 1. Estimate, he's a bucket.
I've bet on him every week. He's turned green every week, no matter the line. He gets over 100 yards a game. Yeah. Not saying he'll do that in this.
Right.
But he poses a threat.
Yeah. 100%.
A massive threat with the run game, and they're giant line. They're a giant line.
Yep. That's a huge line. There's some dogs on that team, man.
Yes. Ohio State, obviously, we know their receivers. We know.
Yeah.
But can McCord, their new QB who just found his spot in the starting role, can he come into a big game like this and win? Yeah. I don't know. I put my faith in the elderly man.
The grandpa of college football.
This is it. This is his championship.
This is it. You're right.
This is it, Hartman. This is it.
Let's go.
Make it happen.
We both got Notre Dame, and that's gonna do it for us on the college football picks. And I think for episode 52, we really went into it with all these picks, but a lot of fun, honestly, on doing these.
Yep, a lot of fun. I just really enjoyed talking football because that's what's on, and we wanted to, start doing that where we include all sports. So I hope you guys enjoy as well. I know it's, not basketball like you guys are used to, but it is sports, and this is what's popping and happening, and we can really inform you guys and give you what we think So it was a great episode.
Yeah, ran a little longer, but it was a lot of fun, guys. We'll get some more videos up posted with these. I want to hear what you guys got to say about our picks and what we can do to really make these pop off every week for you here on Stick Kid Sports. So let's keep it going, baby.
And share the pod with your friends, guys. You know, whether it's Spotify, Apple, YouTube, wherever you prefer to watch/listen. Just share it with your friends. I think that they'd really enjoy it if they love football. So appreciate you guys for listening. Episode 52, Swag and I out.
Peace.